So are you thinking about moving to the state of North Carolina? Well, today I'll give you 5 reasons why people are moving to North Carolina.
That's a lot of reasons.
And some of them may shock you. Okay, maybe they won't shock you, but let's get started. If you're thinking of buying, selling, or investing in North Carolina, I am a real estate agent in the Fayetteville and surrounding areas. But if you're thinking of moving to another city in North Carolina, reach out to me. I can find you an agent. So the first one on our list is affordability of homes. So the average price of a home in North Carolina is $369,500. That's 1% lower than the national average.
That is good to hear.
Which is $375,000. Now, of course, if you're looking at areas like Charlotte, Raleigh, and Durham, which are bigger cities in North Carolina, the home prices might be a little higher there, but an overall average, North Carolina is lower than most states. For example, California has a median price range for a home of $763,000. And New York has one of $789,000. I've actually helped some couples move from California to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And both of them sold their home in California for around $800,000 to $900,000. I think it was like 11 to 1,200 square foot house, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. And they moved here, bought a house here for cash, and was able to bank the rest of the money.
Where do I sign up?
And good news for renters, on average, it costs around $1,100 to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. Next thing I'll talk about are the tax advantages. So North Carolina as a whole compared to other states, so North Carolina has a flat tax rate of 4.75%, where states like California have 1% up to 12.5%. And New York has 4% up to 10.9%. The corporate tax in North Carolina is 2.5%. In California, it's 8.84%. And in New York, it's 4.5%. Sales tax in North Carolina is 4.75%. In California, it's 7.75%. In New York, it's 4%. And then we also have a local sales tax rate of 2.75%. And in California, it's 0.1% to 1%. And in New York, it's 8.875%. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the cost of living in North Carolina. So on average, you needed a salary of about $51,000 to live comfortably in North Carolina. The cost of living in North Carolina is 6% lower than the national average. Utilities are 2% lower, and housing is 15% lower. And when it comes to basic necessities like groceries, gas, food, clothing, it's 1% lower than a national average. The next one on our list are jobs in North Carolina. So the state of North Carolina has 0.097 jobs available, which means basically out of 100 jobs, 97 jobs are available. And North Carolina also ranked 21 for best state for overall jobs. Number 1 being the best, obviously number 50 being the worst. So we're not the best, but we are definitely closer to 1 than we are to 50.
Not too shabby, huh?
Now, the cities with the best jobs in North Carolina are going to be Raleigh, Durham, and Charlotte. Those are our 3 main biggest cities in North Carolina. Of course, then we have Greensboro, we have Fayetteville, where I live at, and we have Winston-Salem. And the next great thing is this. If you work remotely from home, moving to North Carolina could be a whole lot cheaper for you if you get to keep your same salary. And according to WalletHub, North Carolina ranked number 15 for remote work, number 1 being the best. It also ranked number 16 for work environment and 25 for living. And the cities in North Carolina with the highest population of remote workers are going to be Asheville, Raleigh, and Charlotte. Thinking of relocating to the Fayetteville or surrounding areas? Well, I got just the thing for you. The team that I'm on and I have just created the Ultimate Relocation Guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of time, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. And the best part is this guide is 100% free. Yes, you heard me right, free. Just click on the link below in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope this guide helps you a lot. The next thing I talk about is going to be the weather in North Carolina. Now, we're not completely far in the south, but we're close enough, and we get all 4 seasons here in North Carolina. The average temperature in North Carolina is going to be between 33 degrees and 89 degrees. Now, North Carolina is a very humid state, so we get some warm summers and we get some moderately cold winters. And of course, the mountains do get more snow, so if you're looking to move to Asheville or the Boone area, you're going to get more snow. We also have great beaches in North Carolina. So definitely if you're looking to move to the coast, you've got Wilmington, you've got Oak Island, you've got Nags Head, you got the Outer Banks. Next thing to go over is going to be the traffic in North Carolina. And we ranked number 2 for overall cost-effective and road conditions. But unfortunately, we ranked also number 39 for the most fatalities for a state. Now, North Carolina has a lot of back roads because we're more of a rural state than we are an urban state. So definitely a lot of back roads. So definitely if you're driving North Carolina, be careful, of course, because the fatality rate's so high. But just remember, some of these back roads at nights don't have a lot of lights, and they're two-way roads, and definitely be careful driving down them. And also, sometimes your GPS is not going to work in these rural areas, so if you're using your GPS on your phone,
Hey, what's the Wi-Fi?
What? There is no Wi-Fi.
you may have no signal, and you might get lost. So definitely slow it down and take your time getting to where you got to go. And on average, North Carolina commuters spend about 16.4 hours a week driving and stuck in traffic. And we're ranked number 11 nationally for that, number 1 being the best, obviously 50 being the worst. Next thing we talk about is going to be the crime rate in North Carolina. Now, according to Wallahub, we ranked number 21 for the lowest amount of crime. And according to another website called 24/7, North Carolina ranked number 33 for the lowest total crime of all states. It also has the 20th lowest violent crime rate. And according to Forbes magazine, they ranked Raleigh and Charlotte for safest cities with a population of over 300,000. Next thing I talk about are all the things you could do in North Carolina. North Carolina was ranked number 15 for the most fun state. And the most number 1 attraction is this Great Smoky Mountains, which has over 12 annual visitors a year, making it the most popular park to visit in the United States. We have more than 900 miles of hiking trails link you with adventures in North Carolina mountains. And we have over 300 miles of coastlines. North Carolina has one of the top best beaches destinations for families and for couples. Wrightsville Beach was ranked number 25 for best beaches, and other great beaches are Nags Head, Kitty Hawk, Topsail, Oak Island, Emerald Island, and Jacksonville beaches. And if you're a sports fan, we definitely have the Carolina Panthers, which are in Charlotte. We also have the Charlotte Hornets basketball team, which is in Charlotte. And if you're a big hockey fan, we've got the Carolina Hurricanes in Raleigh. Thinking of relocating to the Fayetteville or surrounding areas? Well, I got just the thing for you. The team that I'm on and I have just created the Ultimate Relocation Guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of time, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. And the best part is this guide is 100% free. Yes, you heard me right, free. Just click on the link below in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope this guide helps you a lot.